Howdy, howdy, y'all. Back at it. Day number 2 down here at Kicco. And turned out to be a pretty good morning. A little windy. I'm working on getting some coffee going. Trying to stoke up my fire a little bit. But we'll see what the day's got in store for us. You can hear the coyotes howling. I think the plans for today is I'm gonna hang around, camp for a few, drink my coffee, and then I'm gonna put on my hiking shoes and maybe head south on the Florida Trail across the lot. I only got till about noon to be back here because my wife and daughter's gonna show up at camp, so hopefully I can get across and get back and put in a few miles on the trail. And then when they get back, maybe we can take the old John boat down the river if it ain't too daggum windy. Yesterday it was too windy until late in the evening, right when it started to rain. But if we don't get to use it, so be it. Rather be safe on it than out there with it real windy, sketchy. So we'll have some coffee, watch this fire here. It's just now perking up, and get the day started. Oh yeah, she's a bull now. Should be good to go. Yeah, that's kind of redundancy there. The stove on a stove. But this one here, the little plunger thing's messed up on it. I can still use it, but and we probably will tonight. Probably fry up some burgers on a skillet or something. But I'm gonna pour me some coffee and sit down by the fire. All right, I think I'm ready to start hiking. It ain't gonna take long to get on trail, cause well, my camp is literally on the trail. So, starting off ahead already. Let's go. The Florida Trail cuts right through the town of Kicco. If you haven't seen my other videos, for this was an old ghost town, and here's remnants of an old sidewalk that was part of the city, the town. And yeah, right over there's the marker for the Florida Trail. It just cuts right through here, right next to the river, Kissimmee River. So the town of Kicco, or Kisco, is I think short for Kissimmee Cattle Company. And they had a bunch of stuff down here, like schoolhouses, post office, bunkhouses, a whole town down in here around 1900 to 1912, I believe it was. So just a little bit of history in here on trail. Let's go. Last night when I was sleeping, somebody woke me up coming into camp at around 10:30 or so, and it was a group of people, a couple different campers, bunch of kids, and they were loud and they weren't planning on going to bed till around 4 o'clock or so. And they made a lot of noise, and I guess it made me kind of restless in my sleep, because I was dreaming that there was bears looking in my windows, hogs coming into my tent, everything. And I usually don't worry, but for some reason I was kind of on edge. Kind of funny. Turned out to be a gorgeous morning. Probably around 62, 65 degrees. This here ain't so much fun to walk through, all this hog rooting. Makes it tough to get your footing. But we're still trekking along. I just come off a forest road. It's taking me through the field here. Big old huge field. But I can see the flags up there. I don't know if that's the lock up there. Let's go see what it takes to get across it. Walking across these weirs here, this is the third one I've came across. And sometime back, I'm not sure, 60s, 70s, early 80s maybe, I'm not sure exactly, but Army Corps engineers thought that they knew how to make the water flow better than Mother Nature does. They come down here and dig a big old canal, pretty much from Kissimmee to Okeechobee. And then they tried to restore some of it, but there's a lot of it still just canals. And yeah, I think it'd been better off just left alone. But what do I know? I'm right here at the lock. We'll see what it takes to get across it. Well, let's see if I can figure this out. It's supposed to be unlocked. And it is. Florida Trail hikers. I'm supposed to follow some footsteps, I think. Pretty cool. I got stuck in here once, right after Hurricane Charlie. Power went out, they were running on a generator, and the generator stalled while I was in here. So this ain't too bad. Alright, let's keep going. Somebody just pulled the cord to open the lock, and that's the lock tender right there in that car. They live right there in the house. So they're coming to open up the lock. I'll let them come on across. Well, that's some turbulent water down there. It's flowing that way, but right here it's kind of swirling back on itself. Hate to get caught in it. Some birds keep getting in it. They're bringing back close to here, and then they'll float back out there. I just like to have this job right here. They give you a house. All you gotta do is 10-foot lock. Might be bad if you're in there using the bathroom, somebody pulls the cord though. Look at them clouds. It's starting to cloud up. A little bit darker down that way. Hopefully I don't get caught in the rain. I didn't bring a rain jacket or nothing. I don't know. If I had to guess, I'm maybe 3 miles from camp. So that's about an hour. But I'm gonna walk this way some more, headed south, and just gonna check it out. Keep track of my time, that way I can be back at camp around noon. Probably be some hustling, but I'll get it done. See all them fish jumping? That's armored cats. They're invasive. They're pretty much taking over down here, but look. Let's see. There's old gator right there, probably getting his feel of them. Yeah, them things are a pain in the butt. People come down here and cast net them or net them some way, shape, or form, and they take them back and sell them to some restaurants. I think so, it's some sort of Asian delicacy thing. I'm not sure. I don't want none of them. Let's keep going. Here's the other side of the road. So I've been walking down this road for a little ways and about to hang a right to continue heading south. And about 10 miles from here south is Kissimmee Prairie Preserve. And that's a pretty nice place. Big old huge vast prairie down there. Down on the Kissimmee Prairie Preserve, they also say that there's not much light pollution down there, so you can see like the Milky Way and galaxies, I guess. Stars by the billions. You can see that from our camp too, but it's just been cloudy. But I'm right here at a little hiker box. Let me see what this is about. Might be a place you can leave some notes. This is I think a state park here. Let's see what it says. Yep, Kissimmee Prairie State Park. I'm gonna take one. So I guess, you know, I was thinking 10 miles south of here, but I guess I'm in it now. But I guess that's where the park, the ranger station's at, and campgrounds and stuff. Must be 10 miles from here. So, let me read this map and see what it says. So I've gone about as far as I think I'm gonna go. I don't really see like a point of interest on the trail for me to turn around. So I need something to go to tell me to stop and turn around. But if I don't make that decision on my own, I just keep on walking. But the next point of interest, I think it's all gonna pretty much look overgrown like this for a little ways. Next point of interest is probably 10 miles away, and I'm not doing that today. I got my family coming to the camp, so. Plus this hog rooting, man. This hog rooting is something else to walk through. See, I think what happened is they came down here and maintained the trails, and it made it easy for the hogs just to come right behind where they mowed and just root it up. But that makes it hard to walk. But all this is fresh. There's hogs all over these woods. But I'm headed back. We'll see what we can see on the way back. Just come up here and I see about 3 hogs on the side of the road. See if I can get them on video before they go through the fence. Looks like 4 of them. Try to zoom in. Let's see how close I can get to them. They're going under the fence. Right here's all the little bitty piglets. They're just laying down. Look at them. I think they're starting to figure something out. Finally figured me out. There's a whole sounder of pigs. Alright, let's keep walking. Right back at the lock. Back here at the lock. Heading northbound this time. They got the footprints going north because they say, well, the Florida Trail starts, it has a southern terminus is where it starts, and then there's a northern terminus. And most people walk it south to north. And I believe that's why most of the signage and footprints aim to the north. That's pretty cool. Check out this old oak tree. Got a bunch of air plants growing all over it. Every branch. It's covered with them. That's on here too. Got ferns up in them. I like that kind of stuff. So some of these signs that y'all might have seen on my videos talking about Caesar weed, I believe it's that right there. And they want you to not make sure you get the seeds off your clothes and stuff like that. Try to keep from you know, making it spread. Hard to do though. Here's another huge oak. This thing's big. Big old limbs on it. Got palms underneath of them. Got all this stuff growing on them. Looks like the cold might have got to them a little bit. Let's keep going. I'm almost back to camp. Looks like a tunnel right down through here. Had the video up for y'all. Like I said, I'm almost back to camp. I sure appreciate y'all watching these videos. Hey, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you got any questions or comments, go ahead and comment. I'll comment back. Ain't got that many people to comment to. But yeah, I'm just out here doing what I do, trying to document and share it with people that like-minded. So if you like that, you can subscribe, and I sure appreciate y'all watching, and I'll be back out soon. See ya.